Hi, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. This is my new format that I'm doing. I'm so excited. I told you guys I'm going to be making some changes. Um, you'll be seeing more content like this. And like I said, I have my new computer. Um, so I can do some really cool things on it. So you guys are going to be seeing some changes. So I hope that you're liking the change. Um, it enables me to not show my face all the time, even though my face is beautiful. But and I know you guys, a lot of you guys probably like looking at my beautiful face. But this is a great format. I actually love doing voiceover type stuff. You know, as you can see from a lot of my older videos that I've done, where I would screenshot the picture and then talk about it. But now I can do it. I can My videos will look a little bit more professional now. I was bootlegging it before, but now I can look come at you a little bit more professional. So I'm just hoping you guys like it. Anyway, anywho, I wanted to talk about Halle Berry. Um, and her ex-husband. Well, actually, he's her ex-husband. He's not her baby daddy. He's her ex-husband. I don't believe in calling uh uh ex someone that you actually married. I don't believe in calling them baby mama or baby daddy because she married him. So that's not her baby daddy because she actually married him. So that's yeah. So apparently, allegedly, or I guess it's true. It's all over YouTube and everywhere. She has to pay him. She has a son by Olivier Martinez or whatever his name is. He was on that movie Unfaithful. He was, if you remember that movie Unfaithful. That was the name of it. Yeah, it was called Unfaithful with Richard Gere in it. Uh, I'm kind of a Richard Gere fan, so I actually like the fact watched the movie because he was the main reason why I watched the movie actually because he was in it. Richard Gere and Diane Lane. If you guys watched that film, Unfaithful, uh, he played in that movie. He played uh, um, her side piece, you know, the woman's side. I'm not going to tell you too much just in case you haven't seen the film. But anyway, it's the only film that I've actually seen him in. I'm sure he's been in other stuff, but that's the only thing that I really remember him that really stands out in. But anywho, Halle Berry has to pay him 8,000 a month for child support. And a lot of people on YouTube has been talking about this. The black manosphere is sounding off about it, and saying that she's talking about the fact that she hooked up with a white man. Halle Berry was married to two black men. She dated black men. I don't know why black men are tripping about that. I mean, she dated black men and she married two black men. I could see maybe if she that was all she messed with was white guys, but okay, she gave the brothers a chance. She married two brothers. She gave the brothers a chance. And she dated some black men, and she's with a brother now. She with a black man now. The man that she with now, she with him now. She with a brother now. So leave Halle Berry alone, brothers. Leave her alone. Stop talking about how she hooked up with a white man and everything. It just so happens to be the fathers of her two children happen to be white. Okay, okay. So leave her alone. She was married to two brothers. She dated brothers. She's with a brother now. She been with more brothers than she was with white guys. There's only two white guys she messed with. So it'd be safe to say maybe her preference is probably the brothers. Okay, so leave it alone. Black men talking about when she was with that white man and y'all need to quit with that. Y'all don't say nothing about no brothers hooking up with the white ladies. Okay, y'all don't never say nothing about that. It's always a double standard. But when a sister do it, you got a problem with it. She only dated. She was well. She married him, and she dated was in a relationship with the other Nala's father, her daughter's father. So you just brothers need to quit with that. They just need to stop with that. Talking about yeah, she yeah, was swirling going wrong, and they saying just talking mess, about her, being with a white. It just so happens that the two father of her children just happen to be white. Not that big of a deal. She's biracial. She can actually go with white or black. Because she's biracial. Her mother's white, her father's black. So she's biracial. So technically she can be with white or black. Well, anybody could be with of anybody of any race. I just get tired of all this race stuff. I just get so tired of it. But anywho, but they're talking about how my thing is, how she has to pay 8,000 a month, and they were saying how the men say some men say, well, that's good because the men got to pay too, and well, child support is based on. Let me tell you a little bit about child support and how it works. It's based on the person's income, whatever that person's income is. Because Kanye got to pay Kim Kardashian $200,000 a month. He must got loan paper. Well, he's a billionaire. Kanye's a billionaire, so he can afford it. So child support is based on income. It is based on your income and how much you got. So whatever Halle has, that 8K a month is based on her earnings. And that's what she has to pay. But what I don't understand, let me educate me in the comment section. What I don't get is, okay, do they have a joint custody situation, or they have a joint custody situation? Is that what it is? A joint custody type situation? Um, they must have a joint custody situation. I thought she had custodial custody of both of the children, but I guess there's a joint custody situation to where I don't know. It must be a joint custody situation. That's quite a bit of money for a joint custody situation, but it's based on her income, and I believe that the child should have the same standard of living. Because how the child gonna have one standard of living with the mother or the father, and then another standard of living with the other, the mother, the other parent. You know, how the child gonna have one standard of living with her, and then with him, the child got a total different standard of living. So the child deserves to have the same standard of living with the other parent. You know that you know if they don't if their income doesn't match yours, if their income is his income is apparently not as much as hers, so that child, her son, I think his name is Maceo. Maceo should have the same standard of living that he has when he's with Halle. Okay. The same standard of living. Okay. So hence the 8K a month. You know, he needs to be able to put him in a decent place to stay. California is expensive. He needs to be able to put him in a decent home. He needs to have a decent home and be able to, you know, have the same accommodations that he would have when he's at home with his mother Hallie. You feel me? So I mean that's why she has to pay. That's why she has to pay it. But what my thought is, this my thought is this. When are these women gonna learn? When are these rich celebrity women gonna learn to stop marrying down? Stop marrying. It doesn't matter what race the man is. Stop marrying down. Like Mary J. Blige had to drop that canoe, whatever his name is, 30K a month. It's ridiculous. First of all, a man ain't got no business. Now, in this situation, I can kind of understand because it's child support. But you know what? With spousal support, she should have just gave him one lump sum and excuse me, that's my phone. She should have just gave him one lump sum and just been done with it. She should have just gave him one lump sum and just been done with it. And I don't believe in a man taking money off a woman like that. You know, I don't believe a man should be taking money off a woman like that. And so in this case, it's child support. But, you know, in Mary J. Blige's case, it's spousal support. And I just, and Wendy Williams, you know, I don't believe a man should be taking money from women like that. A lump sum payment, yes, that's understandable. One lump sum payment, and that's it. You don't get nothing else if there's no children involved. But a man shouldn't just be hitting a woman up for no money like that. But the man's fear say, well, the man got to pay. Well, that's because the reason why the man has to pay the wife, the ex-wife, is because the man is supposed to be the provider. The man is supposed to be the provider. That's a primary role for men. He's supposed to be the provider. So, yeah, he should provide for her. You know, after the divorce. But you know, I don't think a man should be hitting up a woman for no money like that, for spousal support, monthly spousal support, all that kind of money. I don't know. That's what I think. But in this case, it's child support. She makes more money, you know. But like I said, women, you know, these rich celebrity women need to stop dating down. They need to date somebody more on their level financially. Marry somebody. In his case, she married this guy. Marry somebody that's more on your level financially. Okay. Now, Janet Jackson, they need to take a lesson out of Janet Jackson's book. My girl, Janet Jackson, they need to take a lesson out of her book. Janet Jackson went on and married her a billionaire. The Arab she went on and married her a billionaire. So when she come out of that marriage, she actually came out ahead. Okay. He had to drop her some money. Okay. And she was already rich. She already had her own money. But she didn't have to pay him run red dime because she married above her. She married somebody that had more than what she had. So when they had a child, he had to drop her money. You see how that works? They need to take they need to take some lessons from Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson played smart. She played it smart. Love doesn't pay the bills. Love doesn't pay the bills. And a lot of these Hollywood marriages and in divorce, the divorce rate in Hollywood is really high. So they know a lot of times that these marriages don't last. So I mean, you might as well marry somebody that's on more on your level. Okay. And that's the problem with these rich celebrity women. You know, they marry the help, and they marry men that have way less money than what they have. And they say, well, your money doesn't matter. But yeah, but that's the leading cause of divorce is finances. Yeah, finances is the leading cause of divorce. It's not infidelity. The leading cause of divorce is finances, is money. So these women, you know, they gotta start learning to but this guy that she's with now is Van Hunt. I don't think he's makes as much money as she makes, but that's another video. But yeah, yeah. So it is what it is. That's what she has to pay. And she's got more money. And I guess they have a joint custody. Educate me in the comment section. Let me know if they have a joint custody type situation. I think they do. And that's the child should have the same standard of living. The child should have the same standard of living with dad that he has with mom. You know, that he shouldn't be living in the projects or shouldn't be living in the hood and all that kind of stuff with dad or living in, you know, squalor with dad. But then with mom, you know, he living in a big old mansion and living all good, you know, and everything. That don't make no sense. So the child should have the same standard of living with dad that he does with mom. And they're basing it on her income. It is what it is. So hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on Halle Berry having to pay $8,000 a month in child support. And you know, and let me know how you feel about these women, these rich celebrity women marrying down and marrying men that has way less money than what they have. And how do you feel about these rich celebrity women having to pay spousal support to these gold digging men? Okay, so hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. Go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and share. And hit that notification bell so every time I do a video, you'll be notified. Until the next video, you guys be blessed.